Welcome back, guys, to our YouTube channel. So today we are teaching you how to overcome the number one fear in the beauty industry. And I can truly relate to this fear because it was mine. And it's not just my fear, but it's pretty much everyone else's fear that I meet in this industry, that I mentor day to day. And it's that biggest thing that's holding us all back from really overcoming that huge barrier that unlocks the door to true success in your business.
I actually think that there is not a fear that just beautypreneurs face. Is in my industry is also a huge fear, so I can totally relate to that.
Yeah, should I tell them right now what that fear is?
Yeah.
Should we just go straight into it?
Yeah.
So my number one fear, and yours too, is the fear of simply just not being good enough.
Think about it. Don't just grab it as like, okay, Nevette just told me, and yes, that it is. No, think about it, and probably you have different fears, but this is definitely like a huge one.
I remember feeling like this so heavily when I first had our son, Aiden, and I was in a very bare, minimalistic, empty room in the back of our tattoo shop that was not aesthetic at all, and I kept comparing myself to everybody else's middle or like peak of their success. So I truly could not see the light of day when I had that fear, and I didn't really know what to do.
If that is the number one fear, that is the number one mistake. You cannot be comparing yourself to other people's journey. Your journey is your own one, you know, like it's different. You don't know other people's stories. You don't know how they got where they are right now. So stop comparing to other people's journeys. Like yours is yours, and you should only compare yourself with yourself, like who you were before, like yesterday.
I will say one thing that I notice, if it's not just the fear of not being good enough, it's also the waiting game, which I did not have. I'd never had a waiting game. I just had the fear of not being good enough. I didn't let it fully stop me because I mean, like, look, I'm here today, right? But this fear of not being good enough leads to other fears, like waiting until you're perfect in order to start something. And that's like shooting yourself in both feet, hand, arms, and head. Because if you wait for perfection, then it'll never happen, because nothing is ever perfect before you start. You have to start in order for you to perfect it. I know so many women that their businesses are no longer existing today because of that. And it leads and stems all the way back to the fear of not being good enough. So how do you fix that?
We're gonna share 3 steps for you to overcome that fear. But before, next time that you feel like fearful, think about this. Fear is just false evidence appearing real. Okay, I'm gonna say it again.
Wow, that was deep.
False evidence appearing real. Don't listen to your imposter, the one that you have right there in your mind. Like it's just bringing in like dramatic scenarios, terrific scenarios. Like don't listen to that imposter that we have. Like that's voice. The enemy. That's the enemy.
Yeah.
We all have that.
We
all have that enemy. You just need to identify it, and next time that you feel fear, feel it. But do it anyway.
Yeah.
Do it. Yeah. So step number 1.
Own your story.
Your mess is your message.
And guess what? Who taught me that?
Your mess
that
is
guy.
your message.
He's the one that taught me that.
Your disadvantages are your advantages. People don't want perfect. People want real. Share your struggles with them. Embrace them. Embrace them. Own your story.
Even in no matter what position you're in, people like you for you, and they'll get your services, pay your products, and book with you because you're so relatable and because you're so inspiring, and anyone can be inspiring. You don't have to wait for perfection. What perfect person is inspiring? Only people that have gone through the mud and then became what they are today are inspiring. So own your story no matter what. Are you ready to get into number 2?
I was born ready.
You were born ready? He's always telling me that. So number 2 is focusing on creating an actual money plan and not a stress plan. And we focus on getting fully booked and getting in clients, and more clients is more success for us, that we completely lose track of the actual money plan that is really important. And why does that happen?
Being busier is not equal to being wealthier. You only have 2 hands and your time is limited. Stop focusing on just being overbooked. overbooked. Create a plan. Mix. We were talking about something like this in our last video. You haven't seen it?
Go back
and check it out.
and go watch it.
We were talking about something like this, mixing the two. Your skills with your brain. Like at the end of the day, learn how to make money with your brain because it will outlast your back.
Always.
Trust me on that. So create a plan. It's simple, okay? It's simple. Sometimes it's just the procrastination and, oh my God, how should I start? Oh my God, I'm gonna leave it for tomorrow. But trust me, once you sit and start thinking on paper, you execute that like in no time. Oh my God, at the end of it, you will be like, oh my God, I did that so quick and I was just procrastinated over. Like, something
a
like
lot of people don't even get to
stupid.
that point because they're just waiting in fear.
So create a plan, create your offers, create your strategy to drive traffic to that offer, and it's that simple.
And you know what's funny?
Create the offer and design the strategy to bring eyeballs to that offer. Simple as that. So create the plan. That's the step number 2.
This leads intertwined. It goes hand in hand. It basically sleeps in the same bed as step number 3, which is take action despite judgment. And you know what? No one's judging you, just yourself. So take action despite your own judgment.
And trust me on this. I'm sorry that I interrupt you, but
he's so passionate about it. He taught me this. He's my mentor.
It's like extremely simple. Think about this. Nobody that is doing good enough is gonna have time to criticize you. Nobody. Haters are always behind you. Always. And haters are gonna hate. Listen to this. Haters are only people that gave up on the things that you are trying to achieve. Okay?
Yeah, but the thing is that we are our biggest haters.
Yeah, but that goes back to the imposter,
Yeah.
like the enemy. That's the enemy in your mind.
Yeah.
So win that battle with that enemy in your mind, and then you're gonna be more ready to
Honestly,
fight the
at
other.
the end of the day, you just have to say screw your feelings and just stick to the actual strategy. Forget what you're feeling, forget the doubt, forget the judgment that you're passing on to yourself or that you're worried others might say, and just do it.
Yeah,
and
feel
don't
the
wait for
fear
perfection.
and do it anyway.
Yeah.
And trust me on this, you're always gonna have a little bit of fear.
It's always gonna be there.
But that is the cool part. That is the challenging part. That's why it's exciting.
Yeah.
Because we want to overcome it. Otherwise, we'll be so boring. So feel the
Imagine
fear
somebody so
and
perfect.
do it anyway.
How is that relatable? When I finally got out of my head, and I will say I have the great advantage of having my husband who really helped be my cheerleader, because whoever's in your ear, in your ecosystem, if they're rotten, I mean, good luck to you. I hope this video really helped.
A lot of times you don't gonna like when somebody tells you that.
Yeah.
But that's also a good sign. That means that the message is for you.
Yeah.
Like if you are watching that video and you don't feel that comfortable with the things that we are saying right now, it's probably because the message is for you.
Yeah.
And don't allow the messenger to stop you from getting the message.
Yeah.
Okay? That's kind of like the dropping the mic and closing the video with, okay? Don't allow the messenger to stop you from getting the message.
Yeah.
So if you like this type of video, like please let us know right there in the comment.
Let us know, but guess what? If you don't have anyone in your corner or you need somebody better, you can always count on us to be in your corner. We send the best supportive and informative and dense emails every week to you. And if you feel like you need somebody on your side that's going to tell you, go and do it anyways, we're here for you.
Yeah, the link is down below in the description. Make sure you destroy that link, subscribe. We'll be more than happy to be on your corner. We'll support you with these emails every week. And a quick summary, sometimes, a lot of times, not only in her industry, but in a lot of industries, the number one fear is fear of not being good enough. 3 simple steps.
It's everyone,
the first one,
not just the
own
beauty
your
industry.
story. Okay,
Yeah.
own your story. Remember, fears is just false evidence appearing real. False evidence appearing real. That's the first step. Second step.
Focus on your money plan, not the stress plan.
Exactly. Create a money plan. It's basic. It's simple. It's so simple. Offers, traffic to those offers. It's very simple. You can, of course, like span and but simple. I like simple things work. Complicated things don't work.
Absolutely.
And step number 3
is do it anyways, despite judgment, especially your own.
Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. See
Bye.
you guys next week. Peace out. Big love. Bye bye.